Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble, and happy Tuesday to everyone. I hope you're having a good week so far. How's everyone doing? We are not currently in Moria, as you can tell. We're trying to decide which word of power we're putting on our axe. Yes, we do have enough ancient scripts to finally get one. And I've been sitting here looking over the options. Could go with one that adds a little extra morale to, or health to Thormurn. Good. Happy Tuesday, drive-by. And thank you. Appreciate you. Hopefully you've had a good Tuesday. Could get one that does damage over time. Could get one with an evade chance. That might be a good one. Pretty good Tuesday? Well, that's good to hear. Healing over time. That would increase our healing, but we don't have too many skills that do healing. Still, good option. Incoming heal bonus. Area effect attack damage. We only have one or two skills that do area damage. I don't think we have too many skills that do damage over time either. Let's go over to the second page. Yeah, we can't afford any in the rarer ones, so partial evade mitigation, parry mitigation, incoming damage reduction, that would be a good one. Decreases incoming melee, incoming ranged, and increases physical mitigation. Ranged attack extension, that we put on the bow. We don't need to put that on the axe too. Ranged healing extension. Single target attack critical, single target attack damage. Now, quite a bit of our skills are single target. That might be a possibility. Single target healing. Skill induction speed. Now that might be one. 8% decrease to all skill inductions. Plus 36 to physical mastery, plus 36 to tactical mastery. So that might be a good one. Skill power cost. Not as important as skill induction. Faster is always better. So, either incoming damage reduction, physical, or skill induction speed. You know what? We're going to go with the skill induction speed. Like I said, faster is better, especially for a hunter. All right. So with that bought, I'm going to put our axe over here. Get our brand new word of power. Put that right in there. Yeah, we have that slotted. Now, I don't think we need to talk to this lady. We don't. We'll stop by the vault and we'll level that up.
How can I be of service?
How can you be of service? Well, you can let me grab these things. And where is it? This one here. And we only need 5 of them to completely level it. And that, okay, so 8% decrease to our skill inductions. which made some of these bow skills just a tiny bit faster. Plus 57 to physical mastery, plus 57 to tactical mastery. So not the hugest upgrade, but still, it's an upgrade. We'll go ahead and shove that stuff in there. And he's starting to run a little low on his food and stuff. He's going to have to do something about that soon. For now, having done all that, he can happily go back into Moria and head down to the Redhorn Lodes. So we want...
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Yeah, we want to go to Dolvenview. Because we want to go through the Way of Smiths. We don't want it to go to Orkwatch. We want to go the other way and go to that small camp and take that guy's goat to where we need to go. And Thormurn's just been moving right along in Moria. But he still has so much he hasn't done yet. Let's see. Other than the rest of Redhorn Lodes, which he's getting ready to do, there's all of Durin's Hall. There's Jazzergun, which leads down into the Fanged Pit, which, to be perfectly honest, probably one of my least favorite parts of Moria. There's the second hall. There's the exterior portion of the Door to the Clouds, out in the snowy area. There's the Foundation of Stones itself, which we'll get to because the epic will take us there a lot. There's the Flaming... I want to call it the Flaming Pits. I think it's called the Flaming Depths. Which we stepped foot in while we were at Waterworks last time. A lot of stuff in Moria. Very compact, very layered, very huge. Probably one of the better designed zones in the game. And I used to absolutely hate it. And I think anybody who's going into Moria for the first time probably doesn't like it because it can be confusing. The more familiar you become with it, the more you learn your way around, though, the more interesting it becomes.
These halls will be great once more.
Silvertine Work Site. Of course, the music and the sound effects in Moria are great. And the music, of course, would be courtesy of Chance Thomas, who did, well, not all of the music in the game. He did quite a bit of the music in the game. Crack! Oh well, I'll just take a peek in this. Go through here. And out into the Redhorn Lodes. And this is a good place to get ore in Moria. This and Silvertime, because, well, they are mines. There we go. Alright, I will be taking your goat now, Nat. And thank you very much. And it takes us straight to the other camp we need to go to. Hello.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
Cafley's dead. Alas, this is a tragedy beyond bearing. He was a friend to many, reliable, kind. It will not be easy to spread this sad news. We will send our condolences to Fenna. Can I see that locket, which you said may have led to his death? Aye, you and Knack are right. There are ancient runes inscribed in here. It describes a dwarf mining company of old, who found the original deposits in Mithril. This says the mining company had a structure somewhere around here. But could it still exist?
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk.
Thormurn, Cafley's passing is a cause for great grief. I can think of only one way to properly celebrate his life and death in correct accordance with our most ancient and venerable dwarf traditions. Cafley was friends with many on this expedition, and they are stationed from the Holland Gate to the ruins of the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Will you honor Cafley's memory with them by quaffing a good ale with each of them where they are staying at most of the major encampments of my people throughout the mines? So you want me to get drunk? Okay, very good. Now, if I remember right, this might auto travel you to each location? So, let's find out. And we get all blurry. Very, very blurry. Yep, there we go. We passed out. It's just like the festival. And we're traveling to where? Oh, look, we're in the Flaming Deeps. Well, while we're here, we might as well grab the stable.
These halls will be
You have discovered a Nazar Meckham. Okay, we've discovered the Flaming Deeps. While we're here. Nah. We'll skip it. I was gonna say, maybe I should search and see if there's any, No, it's not close enough. Not gonna worry about it. Alright, next tankard of ale. Wonder where we're going next. Can you tell I don't do this one often? And this one took us to the rotting cellar. Now the tankard is over here.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
Oh, what a grievous day! I am moved. I shall write an epic ode to the memory of Coughley. Okay, you go ahead and do that. I wonder if there was somebody at the other place to talk to. I didn't even think to look. Oh, we got some serious double vision going on here. Thormurn apparently does not drink much, does he? 3 tankards of ale and, oh, let's see, we're at the Chamber of the Crossroads. Now, where's our tankard of ale here? Up.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
Let us all salute Coughley to the memory of the bravest dwarf I know. Or hopping and blacking out. No one in their right mind has ever done that, right? Right? Hello, Plastic. No, never, right? So, especially if they're a dwarf. Especially if they're celebrating or mourning the death of a fellow dwarf. Well, they got the sepia tones right on this. And happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you've had a good day. What? Did we not finish drinking it then? I guess not. Never not, at least that I can remember. Alright. Now. Have we properly drank the drought? Wow. it got even worse. The Shadowed Refuge. Now, where are we going for our tankard of ale here? And maybe I should be really careful. I don't want to be falling off the side of anything. Way back here. Oh, good. Where I can easily fall off the side of something. Anybody to talk to? I guess not. Okay, I guess we're just drinking. Be right back, listening but not watching for a couple minutes. Alright. Oh, the sound effects down here in the Foundations of Stone are absolutely spine shivering. They are so creepy. Probably the creepiest part of Moria. Now we're at the Dolven View. Alright, where in the Dolven View? Ah, over here. And we must need to talk to you.
The day of the dwarves is coming.
I met him in passing several times. He was a good craftsman. He could hoist a tankard with the best of us. Okay, so you didn't know him that well? But like most dwarves, he could hold his drink. The dwarves should be taking acting lessons from the elves, though. The elves do the whole passing out thing with a lot more panache. Blasphemy! The dwarves do their passing out just as intended. The Deep Descent. Dang, I forgot just how many places this takes you. Steer.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
Copley's passing will be long mourned, and his life story sung until I too pass, or may my beard be cut from my face. Dude, don't make promises you can't keep. And now the 21st Hall. They're gonna take us everywhere. Everywhere. Alright. Ah, here. Thormurn's so drunk I can't see if there's anybody to talk to here. You?
May Durin return soon to his halls.
Poor Finna. I pity the messenger who delivers this news. I don't suppose you're going to the Lonely Mountains? No, that would have been too easy, I suppose. Ah well, to Coffley, let us hoist a tankard in his memory. You're going to try to hoist off having to send the bad news to his betrothed. I'm not doing it. You can definitely send somebody else to go tell her the bad news. I imagine the young lass is going to pitch a fit. She probably didn't want him to come out here to begin with. Not right after they got betrothed. And we are back in the Redhorn Lodes. So I guess that was our final destination.
Ozog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
You did not know him as long as we, but you proved yourself a stout-hearted friend to Coughley. It will be through the noble actions of people like yourself, willing to both fight for the future and respect the traditions of the past, that the glory of Khazad-dûm will once more be sung throughout the world. I will go ahead and take the enhancement runes, I think, unless... Well... Maybe... These actually aren't that bad. Maybe I'll take the shoulder guards after all. Oh. They give me almost 100 more morale. It'll definitely improve the armor. Definitely improve the agility. Improve the critical rating. Okay, they improve everything. That's good. Glad I double checked. Now, how long do we have till we're not drunk? About 3 minutes. That'll be long enough for us to see what he wants here.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our halls.
Audie and I came here despite our fellow's request for us to stay, and I feel bad we left them behind. But we didn't agree the area those orcs were mining was the richest source of ore in the Redhorn. We thought the untapped veins were in this cavern were more likely to produce mithril ore. I hope we find what we seek, or we may never hear the end of it. I need you to help me scout the hive for good prospecting locations. Knowing those locations will help. If we can someday clear the path through this hive. And now Audie would like to speak to me.
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
I noticed a number of Grodbig beetles, who seem to come and go from specific parts of the hive. Have you noticed that their shells seem to shimmer and shine like finely polished ingots of Moria copper? I wonder if they are attracted to the ore deposits in this tunnel, and if they have been digesting some of it. That might be why their shells are so hard. Why don't you find some of these beetles and dispatch them? If we can reclaim some of the metals they have ingested, all the better. In the worst case, you're simply making the hive a slightly safer place. So you want me to kill some beetles and try to collect. Okay. Well, while we're drunk, we might as well get rid of a couple orcs, right? Drunk orc shooting. Woohoo! Dang. We thought Moria was dark with just the filters on. Moria is definitely dark when the character's drunk. Infernal chittering. The droning noise of thousands of Gredvig voices is enough to drive anyone mad. The incessant chittering never seems to stop. The voices need to be silent. The largest Gredvig, the Grodbog warriors, are responsible for the loudest of the chittering. Defeat Grodbog warriors. I think he's getting sober again. He is most certainly getting sober. Plenty of Grodbog warriors up here. There's also something else up here we want. And we'll do something about it. Every self-respecting dwarf carries some booze in their backpack. Oh, well. Thormurn does not partake of booze while he is tracking down the enemy. He saves that for his downtime. Excuse me. Could you die? Thank you. Alright, the Grodbog hive is quieter for now, and the droning that remains is almost tolerable. Claw Hollow found and noted on your map. What did we just do? We have made kindred with the Iron Garrison Miners. Woohoo! We have made kindred with one of the two factions. I have become an honorary member of the Iron Garrison Miner, and I have gotten 20 LOTRO points. Well now. And that calls for a little celebrating. So, because we're an idiot, we're going to dance. Always a good place to dance, right in the middle of mobs, right? Because sure, why not? Right before we kill one. And we came up all this way for a very specific purpose, because there's a mirror here. The mirror in the Redhorn Lodes used to reflect the light and illuminate the mine. Has been knocked out of alignment, likely by the orcs who roam there. The dwarves will have difficulty exploring safely if they cannot see. And that will be one of the 3 remaining mirrors. I believe that we only had 3. Area door. No, Rovanian. Moria falls under Rovanian. Yeah. So, that's the Redhorn one. The Stone Tree one, I know exactly where that's at. Reflections of the Flame is down in the Flaming Depth. And I don't need to kill any more of the laborers. We're done with them.
The time has come to drive forth the orcs from our kingdom.
Thank you, Thormurn, for fixing the mirror. Now I can see, at least until those blasted orcs knock it out of alignment again. Well, you're welcome.
These halls will be great once more.
I take it this means there are fewer Gredbig around those ore deposits? Excellent. But they keep returning, you say. I do wonder if we could ever make this area safe to mine. Don't know. But now I need to go finish mapping this area out. Because that was just one spot we found. The chittering hole found and noted on your map. Complete it, Grodbig Slayer. The next thing you'll tell us, your hobbits don't carry pipe weed. Surprisingly, Thormurn doesn't have any of his pipeweed on him. But Thormurn actually usually he actually grows and usually carries a little pipeweed on him. The Great Hive found and noted on your map. So while he may not carry any ale or meads on him, he usually does have a small bit of pipeweed. He just happens to be out of it right now. The pipeweed's actually fun because the different pipeweeds have different smoke rings. I think one of my favorites is the one that you blow the sail ship out. And there's one that you blow out little sparrows. That one's kind of neat.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
You found some promising locations. I'm excited to begin our search, but we're just miners and wouldn't stand a chance out there like you can. I'll have to keep these locations on record. If we can discover a way to reduce the size of this immense hive those Gredbig have built, we may someday get started. Now this time I will take the enhancement runes because he doesn't use any sort of shield.
At long last, we will drive the maggot folk from our halls.
Our camp is in a dangerous location, being so close to the enormous hive. But if we go further north, we are sure to be overrun by orcs. The ancient runes in the locket describe a chamber somewhere within the Redhorn Lodes, and this could be the perfect place to set up our mining operation. The runes don't specify where exactly, but I believe the old garrison is inside the hive somewhere. Head south into the hive and search for the ancient garrison of Nudhaden. Okay, so you are at maximum reputation. Okay, so we cannot use those anymore. Oh, hi.
What do you need?
You can buy junk. Buy my junk. No, don't buy that. Okay, thank you very much. I remember the spot they're talking about. Now this one I do sort of remember. I hate to tell them, it is not going to be the place of safety they think it is. Found the ancient miners' garrison, Nudhaden. Explore the ruins of Nudhaden. The Grudbig have converted Nudhaden into an extension of their hive. This was once an ancient home of dwarves, and should be again. While inside, defeat any Grudbig you find there. You assess the entry room. Grudbig living where dwarves once did is unacceptable. This is an honored site of the ancient miners of Mithril. The Grudbog larvae should be destroyed in honor of the dwarves of the old who called this place home. Yeah, I don't see them taking this back anytime soon. Sorry, buddies, but ain't happening. The Queen's Chamber. With the Grodbog Queen, while the Grodbog Queen still lives, dwarves will never reclaim their honorable home of old. She must be struck down. Only then will this place be left in peace. Come on. I was gonna say, y'all aren't gonna be a couple wusses and not come over here, are you? Alright. Dang, that was, too easy. Nutheden now has a chance to be claimed by something other than the Gredbig. Will dwarves once again call this home? Khazad-dûm will not be restored to glory all at once, but stone by stone it will shine once more. Yeah, but I doubt they will be today. Or anytime in the relatively near future.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Dead, you say? Are you sure? Well, that's good. Cully and I will pack up soon and make our way there. It will be up to us to ensure those blasted insects do not try to occupy that ancient home of dwarves ever again. Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, armor-wise, it's better. I'm still not sure I want to upgrade yet. That 3-piece set still got that nice bonus on it.
We will reclaim Khazad-dûm for Dine Ironfoot.
The thought of Gredbig raising their young where dwarves of legend once slept sickens me. That was once a warm home to those honorable dwarves. They found the mithril that many treasures of Moria are made from.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for the crimes against us.
I cannot believe the ancient garrison exists, and is not just rumor or legend. It makes sense that this place is unlivable after how long it has been left uninhabited by dwarves. I suppose, when I think about it, it was foolish to think it would be safe. It was more a desire born from hope than from reality.
If we are to find mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
The high formations in this cavern have never been this large, and must be incubating an immense population of Gredbig. They always lived in the nooks and crannies here, but recently their growth has downright exploded. You can see from here, the ceilings and walls are covered in cocoons and larvae. There must be a heat source helping to incubate all those eggs so quickly. Perhaps you could seek out this heat source. If we find out where the heat comes from, we may be able to do something about it. That's not what I wanted to do. Now, what's this one? That is nowhere near here. I accidentally selected track nearby quest, And it pulls up a quest that's all the way over in our chat. That is nowhere near here. Nope. Okay, so there is none in here. All right.
Of what help may I be to you?
Well, once again, I need you to buy my junk from me. Can you do that? Of course you can. I didn't have that much junk on me. I'm kind of surprised. Find the source of the heat. Well, I happen to know the source of the heat. Know exactly where it's leading us. Okay. There. And once again, we enter the Flaming Deeps. Now, it said there was a sound from around the corner. Is that an injured dwarf up ahead? The heat is coming from the boiling oil pools and lava pools in the Flaming Deeps. There is nothing that can be done to stop it from helping the Grodbog hive incubate their young. But there appears to be an injured dwarf hiding among the rocks up ahead. You should see if he needs help.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Thank you for stopping to speak with me, traveler. We have been leading an assault on the orcs, but were overtaken by a much larger force than we prepared for. I got away, but have sustained a serious injury. I am too hurt to travel, but I would appreciate if you could go check to see if there were any additional survivors at Hadad Mazer. Hadad Mazer can be found to the northwest. Just follow the sounds of battle. New quests. Soul Survivors. And of course, we have some pickup quests. Wood is in short supply in Khazad-dûm, and the pieces of scaffold found around the flaming deeps could prove useful for the repair efforts being performed beneath the crossroads of ash. There should be a decent supply of pieces of scaffold found throughout the tunnels east of Hadad Mazer. The faint sounds of battle at Hadad Mazer can be heard in the distance. Okay, dead end. I think that is a dead end. Alright. So we go this way. The sound of battle draw nearer as you grow closer. I forget, I cannot turn and look away while I'm trying to pick that up. The Fury Grims are nothing but a hindrance to the dwarfs' efforts, and their flames must be extinguished. Their hot orange glow should make them easy targets. I was facing the target. How much more facing the target you want me to get? Alright, so that did it for the pieces of scaffold. We ended up picking up yet another quest. And I think a voice cries out as the sound of battle abruptly comes to an end. Up. Oh, alright, which way? That way, I think. Yep, over here. You have arrived at Hadad Mazer, and you should search for signs of survivors. Shadow over hope. Upon arriving at Hadad Mazer, you see that the orcs have a strong grasp on this area, making it difficult to get in or out. The orc forces are strong, and their numbers must be thinned. Looks like another place full of forges. Make sure. Hopefully I have space for this. I do. And up here is the Flaming Deep's mirror. The inhabitants of the Flaming Deep seem to hate the mirror. They abhor the light it reflects, but the dwarves need the light, for it shows the way and makes it safe to explore and mine. Although, if you think about it, out of all the places in Moria, this is probably the most brightly lit. For obvious reasons. As you examine this fallen dwarf for signs of life, you notice a half-written scroll clutched in his hand. Sadly, no dwarf survived this onslaught, but the scroll should be investigated, for surely it was important to this poor fellow. You found a half-written scroll intended to be delivered to Anazar Meckham, clutched in the hand of a slain dwarf. It would be wise to deliver this message yourself to warn the others of the formidable Nashai. Anazar Meckham can be found north of Hadad Mazer. I know there's a set of stairs here somewhere. I would prefer to use them. You have successfully thinned the number of orcs at Hadad Mazer, making it much easier for dwarves of Anazar Meckham to get in and out of this area. And over there is Anazar Meckham, which we visited briefly earlier when we were getting drunk. Funny how we ended up right back here again. Now, before we do a stinking other thing, hi.
There is little left in Khazad-dûm to interest our craftsmen, unless Mithril be found.
He says there's very little left here that would interest us unless we find Mithril. I'm like, okay. Well, get to looking. I got an infused adamant from somebody. Thank you very much. Now, how far are we from Kendrick with... Oh, that's right. It doesn't show up here. It shows up under reputation. About 13,000 more points. We'll get that easily. Alright, we'll start with you. I believe you're the one I talked to about the mirror.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Thank you, Thormurn, for realigning that mirror. Although I suppose I shouldn't get too pleased yet, for I'm sure the creatures down there have already shoved the mirror out of alignment again.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
My goodness, this is troubling news. If there were Gashai reinforcements at Hadad Mazer, I can only assume they are also at Anghumuru and Harmul Kazir. We must warn the others before it is too late, assuming it is not already too late.
Hear me out, friend, for I have a tale of glory to tell.
Please make for Anghumuru at once, and warn Fegi and his dwarves about the danger. Hopefully, it is not too late. Anghumuru is southwest of Anazar Meckham. Be careful out there. The roads are dangerous. Alright, anybody else want to talk to me about anything? Oh, hello, random person. I hope you're having fun. Oh, what do you have? Oh, you want the scaffolding.
Azog's folk have not yet fully repaid for their crimes against us.
This will do perfectly. There's enough wood to assist with the refurbishing efforts. I'll see to it that it arrives safely at the crossroads of Ash. Thank you very much. Oh, you're welcome. And this guy, let's see. Crafting, trace metals.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
So he wants...
Speak with me a moment.
He wants iron ingots and burnished worm scales, and it'll get legendary item experience, which we don't necessarily need at the moment, and a rare enhancement runes. Well, we'll take it because we'll probably get that stuff anyway as we do other things. Now, we want to go to Anghumuru, is out this way, and now I'm still not necessarily close. All right. Bronman. Well, Bronman seems to be having a good old time. Nice to see. Either that, I think they might be doing deeds. You found an Anghumuru. Hopefully, Peggy's outpost is near. Well, they might be doing quests. Okay. The orcs have taken over Anghumuru and have been using the forges to craft weapons. If the forges are disabled, the orcs' craft will be slow. So we have to disable forges. Many Gashai orcs prowl the halls of Anghumuru. These fire-loving enemy forces should be defeated. Kill orcs. The Gashai captain is responsible for leading and commanding the Gashai forces at Anghumuru. To defeat him will splinter the enemy and throw the enemy into disarray. Okay, that sentence is very poorly done. To defeat him will splinter the enemy, and throw them into disarray. Just saying. That one was very poorly written. Okay. Grammar lesson aside, let's get started. There's not a forge here. That's not a forge, but let's go see what's in it. Nothing good. We don't want to go in the middle of this. As you can see, it might be a little toasty in there, as in you will burn to death. So let's not do that, shall we? Just out of curiosity, do you have a petrified goat dropping in your pocket? I do not. I think I sold that already. It was not useful for me. I did get it, though. I have been down to the Orc Watch. I've done that quest. I always thought that was rather funny. We have destroyed that or disabled that forge. So, yeah, I always thought it was funny. We had to pick up the droppings of a sick goat. Not exactly something I would consider wanting to do. Definitely not something you would consider a hero to be doing. Alright. You have defeated a number of orcs, sapping the strength of their armies and ensuring they will pose less of a threat to the dwarves of the Flaming Deeps. The forges of Anghumaru are disabled, and the orcs will now be hindered in their crafting of new weapons. Okay, so we don't need to do that yet. That's actually part of a quest later. Ah, Peggy. Hello.
It is said that Durin's bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Thank goodness. I was afraid we would meet our ends here, caught like rats in a trap. You were sent to warn us of the reinforcements, were you? Alas, we found that out on our own. Nonetheless, I am thankful you arrived when you did. It might not be too late to warn Guffy.
If we drive the orcs from Khazad-dûm, will it be enough?
Guffy and his dwarves made for Durin's cart to take the stronghold, at Hermolkazir, but now I fear for them. It may not be too late to warn them of the Gashai threat. Along the way to Doran's court, you will find several unlit braziers. They should be lit as a warning to the dwarves of the fire-wielding orcs that menace these halls. Doran's court can be found southeast of Anghumaru. Have a safe journey, brave hunter. I'm surprised they don't have us escort these guys out. You know? I really am. Usually that would be an escort quest. Major essence of might. Oh, I can sell that. There's the captain. So we'll take care of him. Yeah, I know I got some guy behind me shooting at me now. You have defeated the Gauchai captain, causing confusion and disarray among the ranks of orcs. It would be better if you actually saw some disarray among the orcs, but you don't actually see that, so. Meh. Well, we got all our iron ingots. So we got half of what we needed for that crafting quest. Oh, hello again, random person. I guess you are doing the quest out here. So busy chasing that other player that they didn't even notice me. That's funny. The unlit braziers. And you can get off the sage's casket so I can see what's inside it. While we're out here, we're going to just go ahead and finish up with the worms, even though... You know what? No, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, I don't have enough room. The heck? No, I guess I don't. Okay, I guess we're going to go back to, Nazarmecum and dump our bags real quick. And wow, I just realized Thormurn's getting real close to his next level. So, woohoo! He's moving right along. Not bad considering, he's not VIP.
I doubt if people hears the ringing of dwarf hammers too soon.
Now that I absolutely agree with you on. I don't think we're going to be hearing many dwarf hammers anytime soon. Mithril plate. Well, we're not selling that. Yeah, we could sell that. Supreme Jeweler Journal recipe. Okay, and fun fact, if you're selling recipes off, open them first because they're worth more open than not open. How's our reputation doing now? Dang, we've actually gotten a bit of reputation since we started this. While I'm thinking about it, I almost forgot this. A riddle written in Thalgir's strange runic language. Weight in my belly, trees are my back, nails in my rib, feet do I lack. And it says solve twist tongue's riddle. Weight in my belly, trees are my back, nails in my ribs, feet do I lack. Talking about a ship. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no, it wants me to go that way for the worms and the brims. But we'll find plenty of both as we travel along. And we'll find more than plenty of those guys. Now, over there. Guarantee everything wants you dead here. You know what? I totally forgot. We have things we can use, which I desperately need to start making more of. Ah, over here. Here's our riddle. So we need to find the ship. Using that has no effect. There we go. Solve the riddle of the ship. And there's a part 2. The riddle is on the back of the door that you chose when you solved the riddle of the ship. I turn around once. What is out will not get in. Around once more. What is in will not get out. There are 3 levers in the locker space contained behind the door marked with a ship. Each of them is marked with a plaque bearing a different symbol. Below the left lever is a plaque of a footprint. In the middle is a key on the right. In the middle is a snake. On the right is a key. Well, then it would be a key. You guessed correctly and have solved another of Falgir's riddles. Alright, so we'll be turning that back in at Anazar Meckham the next time we're there. But for now, you have found Doran's court. Somewhere around here is Guffey.
These halls will be great once more.
Hail, stranger! You've arrived just in time. We were about to strike at the orcs in an attempt to take back Hermal Kazir, but it sounds as though this would go badly for us. If the Gashire truly is formidable as you say, we might need a new strategy. Instead of attacking head-on, perhaps we should meet up with the dwarves at the crossroad of Ash. There is strength in numbers.
We have seen naught of Durin's bane. Be wary if you journey into Moria.
I will head to the crossroads of Ash now, but I will ask you a favor, Thormurn, before you follow. The piers of Hermal Kazir are unlit, and without any dwarves guarding Doran's court, they will not have proper warning that Hermal Kazir has been claimed by the enemy. I would like you to go and light the piers as a warning to the dwarves. In the meantime, I will mark the walls that lead to the crossroads of Ash, so you may find your way there easily. Sure. I will go up and light your beacons for you. And of course we have other quests. Defeat Yule. The Gashire led by the vicious Orc commander Yule, and his defeat would be a serious blow to the organization of the principal enemy threat to the Flaming Deeps. And also defeat Gashai. So we need to kill 8 Gashai and find their leader. Oh, well, I guess I'm not checking that chest because my bags are full again. You have defeated a number of the Gashai Arcs, weakening their forces and ensuring they will no longer pose a threat. Whoa, we leveled up. In order to further your skills as a hunter, you should seek out Armbeld in the Redhorn Lodes. Are we serious? Fine. When next time I head over to the Redhorn Lodes, I will go look for Armbeld, wherever the heck he might be. Alright. Pillars are lit. Guppy went off to the Crossroads of Ash to meet others to formulate a new plan. Go to the Crossroads of Ash, which can be found northwest of Hummel Kazir. But first we have to take care of Yule. Alright. Done. And I need to make a space. Doesn't matter either way. Neither of them is for me. We will pick this up though. That is the Shoulder of Helgi Goblinbane statue, which is outside of the Crossroads. And we'll be turning that in at the Crossroads of Ash. Now, I believe we have to go back down. So, for a change, the NPCs actually did leave like they said they were going to. Guffey left a scar mark on the wall pointing to the west, the direction of the crossroads of ash. Another mark from Guffey directs you further west. You have discovered the gates of the Seven Fathers. The score mark indicates that the camp is just southwest from here. You have discovered the crossroads of ash. And here's the camp.
Dwarves must fight for dwarves.
Unfortunately, we have a goat that goes between here and Nazar Meckham. And vendors. Make sure I didn't sell anything important. I didn't. Good grief. Anything I don't know? Nope, I already know that one. I don't know that one. No. All right.
I'm not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The oath surely ruined it.
What an excellent find, Thormurn. Many of us are very interested in Uxie's efforts to reassemble this particular statue. I will have this piece sent to him at once. I don't know how far I am in recovering all the pieces of that statue. I have recovered several so far.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
We are still trying to gather additional information about the Gosh High movements and plans. As we know, they have been using the forges to craft weaponry, but there is something odd about their behavior that we've been unable to puzzle out. In the meantime, I am glad you have joined us. We need all the strength we can get.
We have little time to speak. Great events have been set in motion.
Okay, what did I just do? That wasn't it. Yeah, I got a new skirmish from leveling up. Quest of the... Oh, I finished Quest of the Flaming Deeps. Got another 5 LOTRO points from that. Also, apparently had a bunch more stuff in my overflow. While we await information, we can still cause dissent and confusion within the ranks of the Arks. If they came from Mordor as early emissaries into Khazad-dûm, it may be that they can be frightened into service once again. I have prepared several stones, each marked with the symbol of the Great Eye. Place them upon the altars found near the crossroads of Ash. When they see the symbol of the eye burning upon their altars, they should rethink their allegiance. The altars are located on the bridge-like structures surrounding the crossroad of Ash. Okay, y'all playing with some fire there. Couple more things to sell off.
What help may I be to you?
Oh, none, but here, take this junk too. Thanks. Now. Huh, there's Bronman again. He is definitely doing the same quests.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
The deep worms have been reproducing at an alarming rate lately. We finally narrowed down the location where they keep their eggs. They are kept at a place we call Tenonshush. Head northwest until you reach the burning stair just before the waterworks. Tenonshush is just north of there. Smash several of their eggs so that we can help keep the population of deep worms down in the flaming deeps. Okay. Okay, now I also picked up a quest to defeat Gashhai Arks protecting the altar surrounding the crossroads of Ash.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk!
He wants me to collect Gashhai swords because they have a shortage of iron.
Khazad-dûm belongs to Durin's folk!
Collect rubble in the depths of the flaming deeps because they want to try to repair the bridges. Now, before we go anywhere else, we got this spot over here. And this is Hudnul Madin. And go up here. Try not to fall to your death. Actually, I don't think you'll fall to your death. You'll just fall and crack, but still. So, there's a door here. Hall crafting. It is a tier. It's a level 58 fellowship instance. Fellowship means 6 man. I am not 6 men. I'm not even 1 man. This is Phil Gashan. That is a level 58 6 man. Again, I am not 6 men. The Forges of Khazad-dûm. Also a level 58 6 man. So these are all 6 man instances. And they're all located up here. Which means 58 must have been the level to start unlocking, or be the appropriate level to start doing the instances in Moria. Now, speaking of which, I do have a point available. Increase the morale gain of press on. I think I'm gonna put another point in exsanguinate. Alright. Make sure... Yeah, nobody else has any quests. Crossroads of Ash. Let's see, which way do I need to go for the worms? I think it's this way. Well, here's the burning stair. Yeah, that first step's a doozy. And it's taking us nowhere good. There are some stairs down, though. Okay, here's a question for you. That piece of rubble is bigger than he is, and he has to collect 8 of them. How the heck is he doing that? Alright, so I've defeated a number of orcs. That's done. Another piece of rubble. Get rid of the orcs guarding it. You know, because that's just what orcs would do, be guarding a piece of rubble, right? Nothing else over here. There's another piece down there, though. So now he's carrying 3 pieces of rubble, each of them bigger than he is. Sure. I don't think there's one over that way, but we'll go look. Plenty of orcs back here. Oh, it does cut across to the other side, though. So maybe. Nothing there. Ah. Now we'll want to remember this this dwarf for later. He'll be part of a quest. That Gashai warrior over there taking himself a bath in this lava, which tells you that they give absolutely no cares about fire. Yeah, if we step our toe in that, we'll be burning. We will definitely know about it. Okay, I'm not finding any more chunks of bridge down here. think we are right below the altars, though. We're relatively close to them, at least. I found another piece of rubble. And there's one of the altars. I see another altar. And there's another one over there. So we're missing just one. And it is, we passed it. Passed it where? What's that one called? Descent in the Ranks. That's gotta be this right here. Ah, there it is. Tucked away. Oh, there you are. I still need 3 more rubble. I never did find where the worms were, which does not surprise me. Let's go down and see if we can at least find our rubble. Maybe by finding a set of stairs first. Because that first step is definitely a doozy. Where's the stairs? Oh, it is there. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not particularly eager to take that trip down. Oh yeah, I ain't dealing with that. Oh. And it disappeared. No, it didn't. It's right there. There is not a chance in hell. Thorak will get his butt kicked. We'll find the other one first. At least if I get my butt kicked, I'll end up near where I turn in. I see rings, but I do not see another one down here. If you're wondering why I'm like avoiding that thing like the plague, that is a rare leap. It's a level 58 rare leap. It's got about 4 times the morale Thormurn does, and When I say those things hit like a tank, they usually do. Thormurn ain't up for that task. I will be honest. Thormurn will get his butt kicked. Now I remember why I officially didn't like this particular quest. Because running around looking for these things was always a bit of a pain in the you-know-what. Oh, excuse me. Did not mean to disturb you while you were bathing in the lava flow. It's saying we are totally in the wrong place for preserving the bridges. Okay. Now. I just realized this thing is floating in midair. Oops. Oops. Don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Ah, there's one. Yeah, at least one more. And I see one right over there. Not being guarded by a rare elite. So, yay! Yeah, perhaps if Thormurn was a little better geared. Had better stats on his legendaries, I might have given that a go. But, as he doesn't, I was like, no.
How may I be of assistance?
Okay, once again, let's sell off our junk. Our junk, which is quickly getting us a whole lot of gold. Dang. We had a bunch of stuff in our bag that time. No. That can go away. Already known. Oh man, we were so close to making 105 gold. Oh well. Reputation. And we are very close to making kindred with the Iron Garrison Guards. If these are giving us reputation with the Iron Garrison Guard, we might even make it.
We will reclaim.
Yes, they are. These swords will work perfectly. I will put them into the crucible, and they should be melted down in a short time.
Durin's folk will defy Durin's bane.
This will be perfect for our repairs. Thank you most kindly for your service, Thormurn. Have you ever been told that you are most helpful? Maybe once or twice.
These halls will be great once more.
The marks have been placed, and already I sense that allegiances are being questioned. While this is a big step towards victory, we still have much to do.
Stand and speak with me.
Yes.
The fate of Khazad-dûm hangs in the balance.
The ancient forges at Hermolkazir is responsible for all of this flaming armor we see on the Gashai, and it would seem it is being used to forge great weapons as well. Go speak to Regan, the former caretaker for the fort, to find out how to stop the orcs from using it. He can be found underneath and just south of the crossroads of Ash. He is working on reinforcing the bridges. That would be the dwarf I mentioned earlier. The one I said that would be a quest later. And, what did I say? But we have indeed made kindred with the Iron Garrison Guard. So, woohoo! I think we've made like 45, 50 LOTRO points this evening. Hold on, let's find out. Be under... No. Ah. History. Um, 20, 30, 40. No, we made 60 tonight. We made 60 LOTRO points this evening. Dang. That's pretty good. We're just tooling around, doing our thing, piling up LOTRO points like they were pennies. Can't say I'm going to complain about that, because I'm sure not. Now, what? I think I want to head over and turn in this quest over in Nazarmecum.
The shadow of Mordor will not long fill the halls of Khazad-dûm.
Just out of curiosity, oh wait. Oh, hello, Not Vince Music. You say, what's good, Bella? Well, I'm doing good. Happy Tuesday to you. Hope you had a good day. I'm, doing pretty good. LOTRO's good. Just got done with a whole bunch of quests. Redhorn Lodes, bunch of quests in Flaming Deeps. Had a good old time. And, welcome and thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I did. Actually had a very good day. A little chilly, but other than that, yeah, it was really good. Honestly, though, all I can say is if you wake up on the right side of the dirt, it's a good day. Alright, here's your dump.
Welcome to Khazad-dûm.
Alright, and what did we get from you? Tier 2 enhancement rune. Okay. That works out. Now we have a couple of those Tier 2 enhancement runes that we can put away later. And I thought for sure I had to turn in the riddle here. Yep.
It is said that Durin's Bane dwells here, though we have not seen it.
Felger has left quite a puzzle to be solved, eh? Thank you for sharing your discoveries with us. Moria is home to many wonders, and it gives us heart to see them being discovered. Alright, so we had 2 quests to turn in here, so yay. Dang, he's already almost 40% of the way to his next level. Kind of shocked. How are we doing quest-wise? Not bad. Oh, let's go. You know what? Let's finish that one up. All I need is 3 Fury Grims, and they are close by. That's a repeatable, too. So, if you kill a Fury Grim next time, you should, and words I swear I can speak. If you kill a Fairy Grim after the cooldown is done, you should pick up the quest again. You do have the choice at that point to turn it down if you want to. Because not everybody's want to constantly do that quest. Especially if you've already gotten your reputation. You might want to do it for the experience points. But if you're not feeling like tracking down a bunch of these things and killing them, you can go, yeah, no, I'm done. Alright, get off my butt. Now, should have at least one down here. And back in here somewhere. Yep, there's two of them. There we go. All done with it. Actually, it might not be repeatable. Who knows? But for sure it was. Well, if it's not, even better. To be perfectly honest. Like I said, I can imagine it would get annoying having to do that one repeatedly. Now, the crafting one is repeatable. So if you want those runes to level up your legendaries, that's a good, easy one to do. Although there are easier things to do. Thormurn definitely needs to head to 21st Hall and drop some stuff.
To interest our craftsmen, unless mithril be found.
He also needs to head out of Moria so he can do some farming, so he can make some more food, because unfortunately, one of the crafting stations we don't have in Moria is a farm. Alright.
May Doreen return soon to his halls.
I'm sure he will. But for now, can I go to the 21st Hall, please? Thanks. And actually, I might end up getting off somewhere. Because I just remembered something. I think I remembered something. Not going that way. We just rode right through a huge mob of mobs. I love it when we do that. You just imagine the NPC programs going, but, we're supposed to be attacking that. Okay, I may not be wrong after all.
Greetings, friend. Are you lost?
There it is. Pile of old weapons. That means we need one more. I'm pointing one more somewhere in this direction, not far away. Okay, wait, are we gonna actually find what we're looking for? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you can get on my face. Thanks. I'm not even going to bother with that right now. All I want is to find out if what I'm looking for is here. Excuse me. $95 meters. We'll come back to this later. This is part of the Doran's Way quest. That's why I'm not taking any of these right now. Around here somewhere. Oh, excuse the heck out of me. Alright, come on this way. Thanks for dying. Alright, where is it? It's saying it's around here somewhere. So it's got to be in here. Fine, we'll pick up the quest. We're not finishing them today, but we'll pick them up. There it is. Found it. Pile of old weapons. Alright. Now that we've finally found what we were looking for in here, we can get the heck out. And like I said, we'll come back to these later. And since we have the quest, well, it'll be easier to find the place again. And there's at least 3 other orc camps like this in this area. In fact, I think one of them's just across the way there. Okay, I'm going the right way for the 21st hall. We might as well just get on a goat and keep going. Yeah, when I got on the goat to go back to the 21st hall, I was like, wait a second. There is a pile of weapons at the Hall of Flowing Waters, isn't there? I wasn't 100% sure. But it turns out I was right. What I didn't realize is that it was another one so close to it. That was a huge win. That advanced the main story quest. Oh, and I have not mentioned it before. Dwarves definitely do love their stairs. Like, very, very much so love their stairs. Remove that from the tractor because it's completed. Remove that from the tractor because it's completed. And apparently I can remove that from the tractor because it's completed. Oh. So I was not intending to do those quests, but apparently I finished 3 of them anyway. That's funny. Yeah, I don't have time for you. And keep your bats to yourself. And where's this quest supposed to be? Way of Smiths. Well, we won't be heading there tonight. I just wanted to bring him back here so he could figure out where to put some stuff. Grief, his bags are full. Again. His vault's full. Oh. Recipe. 2 recipes he didn't know. Okay. Well, that's always good. Now, he's made it there. And hey, we were successful in more ways than I even expected, including advancing the main story. I want to take a moment to thank everybody that stopped by. So on the Rumble side, thank you to Not Vince Music. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest. Words. I swear I can speak. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Thank you to Drive By on the YouTube side. Thank you for stopping in. Always appreciate you. Hope you have a good rest of your Tuesday and have a great Wednesday. Thank you to Plastonic. Appreciate you being here. And hope you had fun. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday and have a wonderful day tomorrow. And for everybody who might have popped in and out or stuck around for a little while, didn't say anything, well, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a wonderful Wednesday. And next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. So, Friday, we are definitely doing some more Morrowind. Saturday, we will probably do a little Path of Exile 2. Sunday, we will be back in LOTRO with Thormurn. And if you don't want to miss any of it, if you haven't already, you know what to do. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all the fun clicky things the website wants you to do. But with all that being said, thank you all. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening. And until next time, bye for now.